Rainbow Family Life Stories by Jodey Bateman. Interviews with Rainbow Family of Living Light folks conducted between 1977 and 2008. Scanned in 2018. Jodey Bateman may be contacted on Facebook, 05.G.Feather1, Herstory. Jodey's introduction, Feather. In our society, it is common for a woman to marry or have a relationship with a man from a higher social level than she is. In Rainbow, the opposite often happens. Men link up with women from a higher social level. This is true of JaySun and Feather. Feather is from an upper-middle-class family, and JaySun is from a working-class family that went to tremendous effort to make sure that he would have all the middle-class social advantages. Most Americans don't like to think about social class questions. They prefer to think of themselves as all middle class. Yet social class tension is a good deal of the reason for strain in large groups, like rainbow gatherings, or in individual relationships like JaySun and Feather, in spite of all the middle-class social skills that JaySun has acquired. Although the feelings Americans have about social class are often vague, the tensions are sharp and clear between different races or between males and females. To Feather, it seemed that JaySun as a male had a leadership role in Rainbow that she shared in only by being married to him. "I will always love JaySun," she says, "but I got tired of being the hind end of JaySun and Feather." After Feather's daughter Tracy, or Grasshopper, became deeply involved in high school social life, and Sean, Feather's son by JaySun, was in grade school and JaySun was always away at work, Feather was left lonely and bored in backcountry communities like Luna, New Mexico, and Alpine, Arizona. Although her standard of living in these places was higher than when she lived in Wheeler's Ranch, a California hippie commune, Wheeler's had people of similar interests to her. Feather found most of the women where she lived in southwestern New Mexico and the adjacent areas of Arizona to be much too conservative to be close companions. The time was just too long between rainbow gatherings where she saw most of her really close friends. And because of JaySun's vasectomy, she was not going to have any more children to occupy her time if she stayed with Jay. When JaySun and Feather had tried to stay with people of like mind at Rainbow Farm, that was impossible, because the damp Oregon climate inflamed JaySun's war wound. In a situation like this, with so many factors beyond anyone's direct control, basically cultural problems, it was only a matter of time until an incident would happen that would start the breakup of the relationship. Of course, like most people in such a situation, JaySun and Feather interpreted what happened in terms of each other's personalities. One thing that is clear from Feather's life story is that she did a great deal of important work on the gatherings while she was with JaySun. Since she has left JaySun, she has been one of the main people working on the Michigan and California gatherings, and 2 Southwest regional gatherings. She has also done work to support American Indian causes.